So, it's Veronica here. I'm sorry, just a little awkward day, but, well, let's just say our doll mommy has a custom doll she actually did before, and she hasn't talked about this on the channel. Yeah, she did it in a community post a while ago. But, well, this is the first time talking about this on the channel. So, does anyone know the creepypasta Candle Cove? It was written by Kris Straub, and it's from 2009. It's basically about this forum and this puppet show that these people are reminiscing over. But then the details get darker and darker and more nightmare fuel. Yeah. So there's this one character in this creepypasta, Pirate Percy. Basically, he's this puppet with the head of he's this marionette puppet in the original story with the head of a porcelain baby doll. And he's often depicted with red hair in the Count Cove canon. And especially on the Count Cove wiki, that takes some creative liberties, and it's definitely 100% fan made, but I admit it's a pretty cool piece of work, that the Count Cove wiki and everything it has, how fleshed out the characters, it's really cool. Although it is also based on a creepypasta, so of course it has dark elements, and of course it's horror themed. So yeah, so a while ago, our owner really got into Count Cove creepypasta, and she really liked Hershey's paranoid personality and felt bad for him. So, well, let's just say one time she went to Target, got an Our Generation doll, and made a custom of him. Yeah. I mean, I know it's not extensive custom work, because let's just say she has way too much empathy for her dolls for that, but this one, she deliberately got this doll to customize into, well, Pirate Percy from Candle Cove and make it look a little more nightmare fuel. And of course, and I mean, admit it, and I gotta admit that the hair is amazing. Let's just say, a while ago, she and her, had to, cut that hair. Because originally it went down to the doll's butt. And, well, that was the first time she really cut a doll's hair, and it was nerve-wracking, but it was really cool in the end, and it turned out really nice. And also, he's a pirate. Pirates are allowed to have long hair. It actually wasn't unusual for them. Oh, hi, Naomi. Oh, hello, V. Do you think Percy's cool? He's a little creepy and big, but he's horror themed, so he's cool. Okay, good. And then behind Percy, that is her Count Cove and Other Stories book that the author, Kris Straub, officially published the Count Cove creepypasta story in. And it has some other stories from that author as well, which is really cool. And then there's her DVD of the Channel Zero season of Count Cove, which basically it's like a TV adaptation, but admittedly, it's not as good as the original creepypasta or the Count Cove wiki. And let's just say, admit it, we've all had that creepypasta phase. And, well, this is kind of her creepypasta phase. I admit, Percy is kind of creepy and big from down here. Please don't kill me. You stole my spot as comfort doll. Well, me and Naomi are equal status to you. Well, yeah, we're equal status to him. Because, well, he's also a comfort doll, in a way. Despite not being nearly as pretty as us. And nor we don't talk about him that much. But, let's just say, I felt like he has to be acknowledged as a fellow comfort doll, with a lot of emotional importance and comfort character status and everything. Very few dolls in here even get that status. And me and Naomi feel very lucky to have gotten it. And, well, let's go into his clothes now, shall we? So, that pirate coat was made by, well, one of our owner's aunts, and it's really cool. It buttons up, and let's just say she had to like go to like a smaller doll shop to get some of his other clothes. But it's like those boots, those pants are both from like a smaller doll shop. Because let's just say, do you know how difficult it is to find male clothing for 18-inch dolls? It's all hyper feminine. It's all female. And this took a while to find nice enough clothes for him because our owner does not know how to sew. Yeah, she doesn't know how to sew. That's why we don't have a more extensive wardrobe, but yeah. And then, of course, underneath that pirate coat is, well, a, a red and white striped shirt, like a lot of pirate characters wear. And she actually got that from, like, an Our Generation, like, clothing set that she got a while back. And let's just say, the amount she spent on customizing this doll is almost as much money as she spent on our 2-pack. So he's real important. Don't forget that. And I'm sorry if he's a little basic for a custom doll. And she didn't really do much work on the face or anything, but you know what? It's a generic 18-inch doll face that looks androgynous. And there's a joke on the Cove wiki about Pirate Percy looking androgynous and people mistaking him for a girl, which is kind of why she decided to go with this route with the long hair and everything. And also she loves long red hair in dolls, so having a custom of him that reflects her artistic vision of him is just a dream come true, honestly. And I know he doesn't have the gloves like a lot of people depict him with in the wiki, on the wiki or in fan art, but well, do you know how hard it is to like sew doll gloves? Yeah. Unless she can sew them herself, she doesn't know where to find them, so yeah. I'll admit, the epaulets on the coat and little gold details are so pretty. It's like, it really makes it pop. And yes, the hair does fall on the face sometimes. And that one eye does like to do that. Which, you know what? For a creepy doll, points for that. Like, seriously. When a creepy doll behaves like a creepy doll, it's probably a good thing. I'm just saying. People film these creepy dolls way too much. Some dolls are meant to be aesthetically creepy, you know? And I'm sorry if this is cringe or this comes off as weird, but that is the Pirate Percy custom doll. And well, in his own way, he's adorable and sentimental, despite not being the most expensive or detailed doll ever. Like, Percy is just Percy, and that's how we know him. Well, goodbye, mysterious audience. I love you. Naomi loves you. And I can guarantee that Pirate Percy will not be killing anyone in their sleep.